Just one day. Aduh, ngantuk. Suara itu lo kecilin ke musik ininya ya football. Takut copyright. Iya coba. Terakhir gue kali nyobain tuh, anjir kena copyright. Yang ini football, musiknya itu bawahnya. Matiin sama gua yang football PC-nya musiknya. Nanti gua sama komentator. YouTube ini mah. YouTube. TikTok mah nggak ada, bodo amat. YouTube, TikTok mah. YouTube copyright ngeri gua. Di mana? Ini map baru. Wis map baru ini. Buset. Oh, ini DM. Guys nih. Suga. Suga. Halo, halo, halo. No distraction. Iya, mentok. Aduh gua ngeliat lagi ngeliat apa nih? Siapa aja main? Martin? Enggak mungkin Martin. Martin cuma bisa makan. Cuma bisa makan. Es Citro. Forik. Forik. Suga. Suga. Hello. Hello. Pingnya satu doang loh. Apa lah? Whatsapp. batang apalah. Gimana mau main? Emang indie home. Masih ngelag juga mau bangetan sih. Gua restart wifi-nya. Lo pakai wifi apa data nih? Lagi pakai wifi apa data? Ngelag ya? Tapi pas main ML enggak kan? Oh, dari satu aja. Allah, baik banget. Nah, sip. Sorry. Pengen main football tanpa nge-lag. Halo, pasan dulu nggak ketemu apa akhir-akhir ini. Cepetlah main ini. Kabur. Wow, keiran silakan. Guys, janganlah bang, masih belum nikah. Ngapain ngajak-ngajak? Halo kamera Ri. Males. Saya pengen rebahan. Jangan ajak-ajak saya. Pengen dekat-dekat. Sip. Makasih atas tawarannya, tapi saya tidak mau. Lagu apa itu, Ki?
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition.
Ya, makasih atas
Just
tawarannya.
seemingly bigger and better still. Faces of course have come and gone, but some things never
Pretelin
change.
besi di Indo juga banyak, Bang.
New hopes, new
Ngapain
expectations,
jauh-jauh?
and the belief that maybe, just maybe,
Ini tanya kayak mau
this
kairan ya,
time
Ki.
it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match
Oke,
build
Joel.
has been fantastic. Now the game itself.
Tadi mah
The action has already
20-an.
started. And a chance!
Coba tadi temen lu berangkat itu datang.
Goal, Barcelona! And that's gone
Mau meretelin besi katanya, Ki. Mau jadi ini.
The perfect
Gak
show
mau
of
katanya,
intent.
Bang. Udah ditanya sama
Great
gua.
purpose, great industry, and great confidence. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front.
Di
and you
Indo
have no
banyak,
time on
gak usah
the ball
jauh-jauh.
whatsoever. You can't afford to
Ki,
switch off for a moment.
nyanyi glory Man United, Ki.
Barcelona
fans MU masa
penetrate
ya kayak
first.
gini, Ki?
It is a truly precious league. Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10. Knocks it out wide, threads one in, looking to go deep. That's the keeper's ball. Raul. Lewandowski. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's nothing.
Males.
Rodrigo!
Malas.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Bayuan
Well,
na
there
talaga yun.
wasn't too much
Hoy!
wrong with his effort. He needs
Huwag
to
sang
get on
ngadi-ngadi
the
ka.
ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ah, bayuan katanya yang kalakiran matamu.
Now it's Rashford. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alamak.
Mbappe!
Ah, lu mau ngecip gue ya? Bye-bye. Mamam tuh.
Mbappe. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled.
Harap nih. Woi, Jol tuh diajak tuh.
35 yards out this.
Kurang.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He
Kurang.
just loves being out there amongst it.
Raul. Out to the left it goes. He has a look up. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga. This look and the shot. It's a goal.
Oke, katanya mencari gue.
Two to the good. And
Jauh,
they
anjing.
are purring. Absolutely purring. Just
Jauh
gorgeous.
banget.
The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with
Mabar.
an unerring
Ayo
finish.
yang PC ini mah,
Speed
yang
of
mobile belum
thought,
ada.
speed of
Belum ada
action.
Elgatonya.
That's another really clever finish.
2 goals on the day.
No,
and he
mobile
may
tuh di
not
belakang gua
yet
tuh
be
lagi main
done.
tuh.
Barcelona
Kalau mau
are
Bayuan
now
tuh sama yang di belakang
infuriating
tuh.
in a 2-goal
Lagi
lead.
main football mobile
Oh,
dia.
with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Parah kayak katanya kalau dilihat dari sedotan. Bajingan.
Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga.
Rambutnya sih sama kayak cewek
Resolute
gue.
defending there.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Bangke kau Bang
And it's
Dery.
Rashford. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, looks like he's been
Ah.
taken out there. Now it's
Oh, kalau mau
Mbappe.
Bayuan yang di belakang tuh Bang Arsyad. Tuh ay. Dapat kagak?
That's a shade optimistic.
Gila.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Lanjut. Dapat sih.
Raul.
Raul.
And that's a good ball. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Orang dia fans MU. Ditanya pakai baju MU kenapa? Ngawur.
Mbappe. This might spell
Orang dia senang
danger.
pada MU menang 3-1 lawan
Accurate
Aston.
pass. And reclaimed it in a
MU
trust.
dari lahir tuh katanya tuh.
Bellingham.
Dari-
Spread it left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Gue berharap ini sih siapa sih bodoh juara Champions sih.
Lewandowski looking to run onto it.
Iya.
Oh, he's
Biar
giving
jadi
it to the
single
opposition.
story kayak zaman-zaman dulu bener-bener.
That's the throw.
Dulu kan juara Champions kan nggak ada yang tahu. Kayak Hamburg tuh. Terus yang
Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass.
Lupa gua.
Bellingham.
Yang ngalahin Barcelona di 1986.
Mbappe. That's a simple one for the
Kan itu
keeper.
nanti story-nya aja.
Well, he was given the time and
Secara
room
statistik
initially
kan
to hold
Arsenal
on to the
itu.
ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit
Kalau gua
harder
lihat
and the
di
task
ini
became
ya.
too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Tahu klub mana kali itu yang juara di tahun segitu?
Camavinga.
Hampores juga nggak logis bisa juara untuk Champions 2
Over
kali.
to the left.
Karena aneh ya.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either
Tapi
side, actually.
final paling seru sih ini sih.
Tchouaméni is
Udah
there,
Argentina
and he can get
Prancis
that
udah itu
clear.
seru tuh 3-3
Now it's Bellingham.
sampai final.
That has not gone well. And we've reached half-time. Some first half thoughts?
Barcelona certainly can feel
Jangan-jangan
happy
lu,
about
Bang-
how things have gone.
Bang Derry
Now
fans
isn't the
MU
time
juga
to
nih.
take their
Kalau
foot off
dilihat
the
ya.
pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door
Fans
open
MU
to
ya?
the opposition.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy
nggak
with how
sulit
it's
sih
gone so far.
musuhnya.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Surat lah, alah coba jempui. Nih yang di belakang nih.
For a throw.
Kalau mau main football, Bayuan tuh sama yang belakang tuh, yang pakai fans MU tuh. Oh, yang nyengir-nyengir tuh.
Chouameni.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Dia lagi main football dia yang PC, yang mobile.
Camavinga. And he's picked it up out wide.
That's good play
Cih.
from him.
Lewat lagi.
Azar with the
Where?
delivery.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lewandowski is onto this.
Cihuy. Nih, mabar nih sama yang belakang nih. Kasihan dia, nggak ada teman Bayuan.
Chouameni.
Bayuan sama gue juga kalah
Raul,
terus sih.
who does have an assist to his name.
Ada bajingan.
It's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Good ball, good take.
Oh, pakai konsol. Emang ada yang PC?
And here's
Ya Steam sih
Hazard.
hitungannya.
Chouameni.
Matanya
Well seen.
micet.
Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Ya
Oh,
lewat.
how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a
Apa?
finishing touch.
Gue sama dia Bayuan gitu main di sini.
Taking no
Mabar berdua.
chances there.
Kalau mau. Terakhir kali sih ke pantai ya.
It's a really well measured
Yeah.
ball. Raul. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's come to nothing. Raul.
Langsung drop gitu ya viewers
Oh,
tuh.
it's a promising build up this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Malah kok nge-lag.
Oh, that pass isn't
Asik
the
banget.
best.
Emang harus ganti ke bisnis sih. Cuma
Lewandowski.
belum
Bellingham.
providernya belum ini mulu.
Rodrigo. Rodrigo
Cek,
will
Bang.
not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Self
Raul.
starter.
Rashford. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide.
Cek, kemana sih?
Bellingham. No, again there's no way through. Played out wide, played back in. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Closing in on goal. And this is Lewandowski. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, to see it on.
Dari tadi kek.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim
Dari
alongside
tadi
me,
kek
as the
sebenarnya.
fans make their way
Biar
home.
enak gitu. Ya enggak. Wes. Simpen dulu. Simpen dulu. Parah lu, main segame doang lu, Jul. Main Valo-nya. Mau tah mabar tuh Bang Arsyad. Yang ini PC apa sih football konsol. Kalau mau ayo. Kalau mau sih. Nih. Kalau mau nih. Bang Arsyad masih ada nggak? Halo. Hey. Nih. Jenis timnya mau apa nih, jenis timnya nih? Impian apa autentik? Terserah dah. Ikut. Oh, Paper X dong sih. Udah, impian aja ya. No, masuk no. Salah, salah mencet lagi. No, masuk tuh. Roomnya tuh. 21790690. Itu masuk, itu udah tuh. Masuk, masuk, masuk. 10 menit. Becir. Becir. 10 menit. Udah, acak aja, biarin. Settingan awal. Kenapa jadi... Oh, itu kan baru. Bujang, bujang. Oh, masuk dong betul. Aliyodin, 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 Aliyodin. Hae, hae. Kasih. Oh, Nom tahu-tahu pemainnya pada ini semua lagi. Pada 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 di atas 105. Kampret. Enggak lah, nggak mungkin menang. Sakura Apple. Thank you bang subscribe-nya. Bang Arsyad. Cihuy. Taktik permainan. Coba mau lihat pemain antum. Oh, ngeri. Pemainnya ngeri. Wih, beli pack Arsenal. Mantap. Mantap. Beli pack Arsenal ya. Gas. Dah, masa komisi bot nih. Kembali lagi. Kembali. Ada yang login MC Gogo, bajingan. Sambil nonton Valorant ya. Cihuy. Cihuy. Masih lama main. Peprek masih lama lagi. Pengen nonton kayak main Dambi.
Lama mau kalah sih.
Bukan saya ya, bukan saya ya. Saya nggak bilang. Parah lu.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, you can feel the blue touch paper has been well and truly lit here. Everyone expects in one of the greatest amphitheatres in this part of the world, the Estadio Mas Monumental. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yeah.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Mendes made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Messi. It's a threatening ball. Insignia!
Lupa gua apa
And
sih?
the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time.
Alamak, sadar gua.
Eze climbs up big.
Wah, ngeri,
Oh,
ngeri,
nearly,
ngeri.
but nearly is nothing.
Šeško is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ah, pecah. Jauh banget.
It's a throw in.
Jauh banget. Jauh banget. Sylvester. Itu gimana? Apanya ada Sylvester? Beda.
Now it's Kukçu,
Si
engages and forces him off the ball.
website. Buat PC gitu.
Now it's Messi.
Oh,
Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
buat dari
Either side
kemarin-kemarin
yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Sylvester.
He is through here. Hoisted in. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's worked it through.
Dan maju. Sip.
And that's a shot at goal!
Ah,
Goal! Argentina! And
hehe.
it's Argentina in front.
Argentina versus Portugal.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch
Final
like
game.
that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Depannya mana sih?
Kukçu.
Kukçu udah gua.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, and Marmouche!
Wow.
Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Jangan sampai.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And here's Insigne. He shifted it to the flank.
Dah, ini lah.
He slings it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's well positioned here. Eze. Marmouche. Oh, played right into his path. This might spell takes a shot! Off the post! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been a
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That's a sharp pass. Koundé. Šeško. It's a sharp little ball here. Sesko! And it's Kukcu. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Portugal given another corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the delivery. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Enggak, mana ada. Ngalah katanya. Mana ada.
And the action is back on the way.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Serginho. Nuno Mendes. Rui Costa is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kunde. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Apa lah tadi?
Baresi. Vitinha. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Crunching tackle.
Ya Allah.
Sesko given the lift of his goal. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Argentina really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Eze, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Banyak kasih ini loh.
And he's had it nicked away.
Bajingan.
That is good alertness.
Satu.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gives it back.
Nggak sesuai yang mau.
Rodri. And it's Serginho. Rui Costa.
Sylvester.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, important interception. Rui Costa. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank.
Coba.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Eze. And it's Vitinha.
Oh, really well played.
And he's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Ang bagus sama Liverpool sih.
Bisa ya, Mbak?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the delivery. Quality ball.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, good taking. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Kukcu. And that is a little undercooked.
Kok ada ya?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Koundé. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's being urged to shoot. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Portugal making consecutive changes here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. He's having a go! Portugal have their third corner. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Portugal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Portugal finding their passes. Kukcu, and he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Tries to pass it through. And that will be the final act. Argentina pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
Arsyad. 2. Oh, lagi katanya. Oke. Ayo, ayo, ayo. Boleh, boleh, boleh. Gianluca Scamacca. I think I can do that. I can do that one. Oke, lanjut. Entahlah. Belum ada niat open sama Eric ya katanya. Belum ada niat itu. Pengen sama Eric aja. Belum lah. Nanti aja bang. Ngejar audiens dulu. Langsung jelas aja. Coba siapa namanya? Ini Wahaji dia main. Ini siapa ya? Kali ya. Apanya ini band? NS ngeband ininya siapa? Or sama Breeze. Baru jadi band. Forward Pepper NS Forward Pepper Split Abis NS. Ya sih harusnya mah punya Heaven masih sama kayak. Coba diobatin. Mungkin dia lagi push yang ini.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighborhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of big header. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Kalem. Ini cuma mau ngehibur aja. Nanti aja lah kalau kayak gitu. Nunggu bener-bener banyak aja dulu.
And the pass is intercepted. We're talking a genuinely stylish
Hello,
player here in
Santi.
Frank
Hello.
Rijkaard. I did not argue with that. Messi! That is some save from Kahn! An instinctive delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Hah? Knock this one.
Baresi gets a foot in here. Oh, well
Di
played, all
bolong.
sorted out. Rui Costa.
Alah. Kecepatan.
Well, he was
Hello,
clearly
Bang.
disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the
Sama
final
kayak
pass
exit.
looked decent. They
Jadi
just
kira-kira.
couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good ball. A lot of space ahead of him.
Bocak
Argentina are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've
Kok bisa
made
kalah
all the
umpan sih?
inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Messi. And it's Kunde. That is lovely. And it's Rodri. Out towards the flank. And this is Rui Costa. Brilliantly cut out.
Oh, kebiasaan.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Marmouche. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Ada dua pilihan kiri.
Nuno Mendes. Rui Costa.
Alah.
And now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. Messi.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And it's Kukçu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, nice touch. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Marmouche.
Emang
It's a pretty
ini dia
loose
apa
pass.
sih?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Kukçu. That has found him in acres of space. That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in. Lorenzo Insigne is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Šeško. Messi. Kukçu gets across to intercept that. It's Rui Costa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Pasalnya Bangkok tukang gantung bukan divisi loh.
Eze. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Marmouche. Just eases him off the ball.
Untung bukan tipis deh loh.
Ah, welcome to modern football.
Tipisnya
You
kayak gitu
get hounded
udah
by
AFK gua.
everyone.
Oh, played through for the wide man.
Apa itu
For
main
a
Los
moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Film main Los Angeles gitu ya.
Rui Costa,
Mati.
Messi. Argentina looking to pass their way through.
Ah,
Closing in on goal.
anjing rame banget tuh.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lorenzo Insigne.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Eh, Tio.
Looking for the run. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot!
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about it.
And the shot! Sticks it away!
Ah, hai.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Just dulu.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Just gotta stay and watch my back. So just gotta stay and break. Just don't forget so
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Argentina really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Argentina are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Kenapa bisa gitu tuh? Ada enak. Enggak ini siapa? Kalau Harper.
That gets things going for the second half. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with...
It's Insigne!
Ya.
Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here?
Gak dapet dong.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And it's Eze.
Bisa gitu ya?
Messi. Here's Rodri. And he's forced to go back. And that has left him in a heap.
Sama-sama dibuka.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nuno Mendes. Looking tidy in possession here.
Lewat dong.
And he is slightly undercooked now. And the shots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's night.
Vamos! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
It's the universe,
Nuno Mendes.
Argentina are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
He won't be happy with that one.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Alex
fue de
Vitinha.
60.810.
Rodri.
Sí.
Marmoush. Messi. Lorenzo Insigne. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Ya, kena padahal.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Wow.
Eric Garcia. Vitinha. Lorenzo Insigne. That's good running with the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And this is Marmoush. Great chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Bisa gitu ya. Ya, jadi pada tahu. Searching ya. Sama pencet.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Ngapain,
Great
ngapain.
defending, strong and determined.
Kegiatan habis sebelum lebaran ngapain, Ki?
Short
Kegiatan
changes
sebelum
with
lebaran
that
ngapain, Ki?
pass. Tries to
Potong
pass it through.
rambut.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought
Biasanya kan
they
potong
got
rambut
off
biar
lightly
rapi.
there. The odds were stacked.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, extraordinary.
Portugal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Potong rambut tuh. Ngawur.
Kunde. Messi. Here's Rodri. Over to the left. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is just caressing the ball. Driving on and making good progress. In towards the back stick. That could... He's had a shot!
Lupa gua.
No mistake! It could be a
Lupa,
lifeline!
lupa,
Two
lagi
more
semua.
needed!
Salah.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So he gets big, in for the pieces. He scores! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Argentina blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And here's Marmoush, Vitinha, Šeško.
Ini apa lagi kau ngalangin, ha?
it's Kukcu. Just 5 minutes left.
And he cuts out the supply.
Tendangnya kayak gak niat, sumpah.
Raul. Messi. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given
Dari
it.
belakang.
Messi. Maldini. Argentina finding their passes. Raul.
Gimana sih?
It's a sharp little ball here. Marmoush. It's
Alah.
Bernardo Silva. Shesko. And he's there to make the challenge. Rashford. Rijkaard promptly onto that.
Ya
And
elah.
that is that. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Oke, final katanya kayak. Final, oke. Satu aja ini. Walah. Oh iya, lupa gua. Dua edisi mati. Ayo, gas. Bang Arsyad. Mau nggak mau harus ke asing. Si Samtu jangan bikin step dah. Jangan, tidak. Saya tidak. Nanti aja. Flawless. Oh, udah first karat. Bernardo Silva. Ini Omar Marmus kapan sih? Nanti aja pas Saweria. Kapan-kapan. The Valentine.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Oh,
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. And the shots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Hazard. Looking for options for
gue edit
movement.
gitu kayak apa?
Good pressure,
Covernya
just
itu gue
pounded
lagi
him off it.
lagi ini. Ya jangan
Maldini
gambar
did
gue lah.
well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kalau mau diumpan sana.
Nicely shaped ball. This might spell danger. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed by the progress made by this guy, Eberechi Eze, who I see these days as an unconventional winger, best deployed behind a central striker, as he does like to operate in the middle, ultimately. Certainly has the strength and an eye for a pass.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Lorenzo Insigne. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Rodri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
And Marmouche!
Omar.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Omar.
And we have our very first corner. Van Nistelrooy!
Wis. Emang Nuno Mendeng ya.
This is Hazard.
Oh, Messi.
He's had a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Shifted upfield. Vitinha does well to get it back. No goals as yet.
Di body. Bukannya rebut.
Vitinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. Played out wide. And it's Insigne. And it's Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack.
Pretty robust
Van
defending.
Nistelrooy shot a goal! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful
Lewandowski! Hazard conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Marmouche. That's a little off target. Quality ball. Eze, 30 minutes gone. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Throw it. he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Nuno Mendes. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a shade optimistic. Marmoush. Now it's Rui Costa.
Argentina truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Threads one in. Vitinha. Now it's Eze. And this is Marmoush. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
That could spell trouble. Insignia! Eze. Rijkaard. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now that's well seen too. It's Rui Costa. Out to the right. And he plays one through. Eze. Marmoush. Great vision. Could move up a gear here. That's a sharp pass. Defending was strong and firm. Van Nistelrooy looks to get on the end of this. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Mendes. Rijkaard. Hazard.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Hazard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a good ball. Shot, surely! It's in! They have prodded themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Astaga.
This is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's burst through. Goes for a shot. Now it's Lewandowski. Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here.
Foot yang sih.
Rui Costa.
Anda bingung, saya juga bingung.
Eze makes the interception.
Oh, tidak. Mana bang? Mantap semua nih.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11, número 6, número 9, número 10,
Udah disediain.
5. Entran número 23, número 24, número 5, número 20.
Semenyo plowing through the middle.
Bang. Tuh. Jangan direbut. Kenapa? Kok diem antum? Antum kok diem? Jangan direbut. Kenapa bang? Kenapa bang Arsya? Jangan ada yang rebut. Astagfirullah.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Kenapa tuh? Kok tiba-tiba diem antum? Kok tiba-tiba anda diam? Tiba-tiba banget tuh diem Ki. Apa restart PC itu ya? Laptopnya. CS kan. Kenapa? Pada wes ya main di fisik bentar tapi kenapa kau kenapa bang? Yuk PPX menang yuk. Tens Tasitens dukung nongsim gimana sih? Lawan Persib Bandung Ki. Lawan Persib Bandung Tens sekarang
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighborhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. The action has already started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's a key interception. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Kane. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kane. Well, they've got it again. Backward it goes. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Serginho gets into some space. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Caicedo. Can he get it through?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Valverde. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's in on goal. Now it's Kane. Valverde. Caicedo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. Rui Costa. And this is Messi. Tries to play it through. He's found some real chance. They want to be quick to recover this. Kane. To Hazard. Valverde. Fernandez. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Camavinga. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Insigne. And this is Messi. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. Hazard with a... Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Salah.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Son Heung-min. Rui Costa. Koundé has it in a wide position. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Insigne. Big chance! Sticks it away! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Argentina really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken.
Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Argentina take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Caicedo. It's a threatening ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Son Heung-min. Rodri calmly anticipates.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Fernandez. Hazard. Valverde. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Kane. Oh, he's bustling through here. Kane has been caught there. It's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hazard. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Maldini eases him off the ball. And they're back on the ball again. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Fernandez. Fernandez, and the shots! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. Serginho's cross. Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it!
Nice.
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shoots! And the shot, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! What a delicious finish! And that's it! And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Aman. Pantesan tadi dia ada kendala apa tuh? PC-nya kah atau apanya kah? Gacha nggak ya? Kok gacha sih? Ya bener sih gacha. Spin nggak ya kira-kira? Nggak dapet, nyesek gua. 100. Ngarep anjing. Gacha nggak ya? Ada 5 orang sih yang nonton kan? Atau apa? Oh iya belum. Ya sih ada poin. Mana ini ya? Penyelam apa pak? Coba pak lah. Sama aja sih. Messi, koin football 2. Nggak langsung dapet sih, oke-okean bangke. Ampas kek. Dapet tuh poin 50. Enggak, dari awal gua doang. Siap. Masa ya nggak dapet? Dan yang Olmo sih? Cih, bener dong. Nanti kasih. Bener dong. Cih, woi. Dapat nggak ya? Kira-kira. Pedri, coba lihat Pedri. Orkes sih. Lu belum gacha-gacha nih dari sebelum Fighting Spirit, Low Screamer. Rume nggak ya, Rume nggak ya? Rumenya Blitzker lagi. Yuk, yuk, Rume, 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 Rume. Smika. Gue gak mau liat, gak mau liat, gak mau liat. Ada apa anjing? Ya elah Paulina. Ampas. Mana Paulina? Wilson, lo siento. Yo, 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 yo.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga goes on a charge down the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Perez. Perez. And this is... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zaire Emery. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Raul. Chouameni goes steaming forward. And here's an Olise! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Morata. He's in space and looking for options. He is just caressing the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a dangerous ball. Bina, chance! Goal! Spain! Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious league.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And it's Guendouzi. He's on it. Can he get away? Brilliantly cut out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bina. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guendouzi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Perez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Chouameni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Could be danger here. Koundé looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. Spain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And he's on his way! Guendouzi running with the ball. Zaire Emery. Marcola is onto this. Look at the space here. Bina looking understandably energised after his goal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. And it's Perez.
Chouameni to Guendouzi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Spain carrying a 1-goal lead. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe gets into a good position. Another chance from a corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Zaire Emery.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Raul. And he's decided to go for it.
Yes, Papi, that's
Koundé. Can he get it through?
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Grimaldo. Baina. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
That is ended up in no man's land. Spain just about have their noses in front. It is the shot at goal! Perez. Raul. It's a pretty loose pass. Upamecano. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Camavinga. Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he finish? They've scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Nossa, hello. Nossa. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Tanya. Tania Maria da Silva. Maria da Silva. Namanya keren, Ki. Tania Maria da Silva. Ah? Iya, yang nonton. Ada yang komen. Nossa. Nossa tuh apa ya? Ada. Jepret. Klik. Hello, hello. Hah? Kita. Nosa artinya kita.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zaire Emery are somewhat off target. Raul tries to play it through. Oyarzábal, and it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Who saw this coming? Spain certainly weren't expecting this. Doué. He shifted it to the flank. Doué. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Raul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Barcola. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Zaire Emery. And it's Doué. He's in a good position here. Another pass just keeps it ticking. Chance! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Koundé. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Raul. And this is Raul. And he's in on goal. He's got away. Oyarzábal! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Spain take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He has found a way through. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fofana, France are looking to break at pace. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And here's Fofana. And here's Doué. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with
Gue buka Makalister, kalau dapet Makalister sih kebangetan sih. Oh enggak. Kirain dapet, langsung dapet gitu plan. Oke, gacha rumah. Oh iya, ada lagi poinnya. Dapet dong. Jauh banget tuh dari CM ke CB. Astagfirullahaladzim. Ganti game kali ya. Sip. Kenapa ya? Penonton serentak lagi. Ganti judul. Coba main apa? Masa Kapten Subasi sih, males gua. Oh iya, bro, oh ya. Jangan blow out lah. Sip. Kita ganti jadi speed. Ini dia. Simpen tuh sih. Ganti. C. Oke lah, nanti kayak impact tapi gambarnya gambar sini nih. Dia kocak. Oh iya, gue lagi mau main NFS Most Wanted Boy. Mana ya? Nah ini dia. Nggak gerak. Woi. Nasib. Installnya udah ya. Ya. Bos. Lupa gua jalan pintas. Kenceng banget itu. Dalam mau Mausa Vela. Halo Mausa. Awas, woi. Halo Mausa. Sebentar keluar kecil. Tenang, tenang. Kita bisa balik lagi. Split time ya, wis. Katakan. Tuh, oke. Lanjut, lanjut. 3 laps. Perang. Oh. Turbo tutorial. Nggak usah tutorial malas. Gasin. Allah Akbar. Next to macam Cuma dengar suara balapan mobilnya dong, suwe. Sorry. Ada yang ngasih tahu. Masih bentar lagi sih. Jadi ada gambar itu. Assalamualaikum ibu-ibu, bapak-bapak. Siapa yang punya anak bilang aku bodoh amat. Tambah sepi. Datang malam ada waktunya sampai. I wanna live to know, I don't really know you. It's a mana mobilnya ada logo Tokyo lagi. Logo-logo Jepang, suwe lah. Now you have you know that for you. Aduh, baru mau end stream. thank you semuanya yang udah nonton walaupun numpang lewat juga sebagian. Kebanyakan. Terima kasih. Akhiri dulu.